Alright, hello, welcome. I am Turtle Havoc, and welcome to my Let's Play series from an SMP server called Nameless Plus. This is a server, or actually a realm, on Minecraft Bedrock Edition, ran by one of my favorite YouTubers, tizztom. This is his Patreon and YouTube subscriber whitelisted realm. And we've been on here about a month so far, but up until recently we were basically confining ourselves to the spawn area, so there wasn't a whole lot of content that I could give you. Honestly, also I didn't have a ton of time to actually commit to this realm until recently, so I decided to start episode 1 when we were allowed to leave spawn, which was very recently. I had a little bit of footage from when I first left and came and found my basing area, but something happened and I lost it. I don't know what happened. Don't ask me. But this is the area that we will be basing in for this Let's Play series. It is the first time I have ever actually based in a snow biome, which is going to be new for me, so I'm excited about that. A lot of big stuff planned for this area. I built a little starter house already. As you can see here, it's mainly stone, andesite, stone bricks, a little bit of leafy. I need to add some texture and do some mossy cobblestone and stuff. I might be able to salvage some footage of me building this in the form of a first-person time-lapse. If I can do that, get ready for that, because it's going to happen. If not, then we're going to continue on. Sorry if it doesn't, because sometimes I'm just not great at all this recording and editing yet, because I'm new to all this, but if I have it, enjoy. Moving on. This is our starter house. I didn't do anything crazy with it, because I didn't want to go like overboard and try to overextend myself when I don't actually have the materials. This is the first floor, which, you know, we have just simple furnace, got some beef in there, little chest, crafting table. Second floor, we have our end chest, little brewing station, another chest, little fireplace. Third floor is where our bed is. Super simple. Haven't really done a whole lot in here yet. I just built this like yesterday. So we're gonna add a bunch of stuff in here, make it look a little better, aesthetically pleasing, but haven't had time yet. Been busy. You know, real life stuff, work. Looks like it's about to be nighttime. On this realm, thankfully, we do have one player sleep, which is amazing. But hopefully one of the other players sleeps so I can just continue on with this. This is the area that I chose for my starter base area. It's about 300-400 blocks off spawn, so it's not like crazy far by any means. I'm still close to the shopping district, which, if I have a chance, I will get over there and show y'all. But I found this little tiny village, marked it with my little banner that I bought from Hidden Dragon, one of our fellow members. She has a banner shop, it's amazing. I'll show y'all that later. But yeah, I found this little village, and I decided I was gonna start out here, which there's a villager over there climbing a mountain. Villagers have been a little wonky, if you don't know, since the 1.16.1 update. They are all over the place. It's a bit nuts, to be honest with you. It's been troublesome trying to do anything with villagers, honestly. I have plans for a trading hall, iron farm, all that good stuff, but I'm not going to focus on that until hopefully they fix this bug. And by this bug, I mean there are so many bugs. We went ahead and slept. But, yeah, we're not going to mess with villagers quite yet. So, hopefully the skeletons out here are done. Let me show you around. Got a couple little farms, got a carrot and potato farm. Nothing crazy. Oh, who shoot me? Okay. I haven't done a whole lot here, honestly, other than my little starter house. Who is shooting me? How dare you, sir? The only thing I've really messed with is my mining area. I took a little villager house, got rid of it, made a little entrance so it, looks a little better than just some stairs in the ground, which is what I honestly always do. But down here we have our little stairwell that leads down to our mining area where I did a little bit of branch mining. Nothing crazy, honestly. Just a couple rows, which if you don't know what branch mining is, we will go into that in depth next episode, probably maybe the one after that. I'll try to walk you through everything that I do as much as possible. That way, if you don't know a ton about Minecraft, I will explain it as simply as I possibly can. Because honestly, if you're new to Minecraft, all of this can be really overwhelming in the beginning, and it's a lot to take in. So we'll walk you through as much as we can. But basically, we came down here to Y11. It's my favorite personal place to mine for diamonds because diamonds spawn between Y5 and Y16. So this is like right in the middle. And if you don't know what I mean by Y, up where it says position in the top left corner of my screen, the middle number is the Y number. It goes X, Y, Z. So the X number is negative 288, Y is 11, and Z is 161. They're basically like coordinates for your world, like, longitude and latitude, if you will. But basically, we just ran down here and mined out a big strip, found some diamonds, found some iron, some gold, all the stuff we need. Got a bunch of cobblestone, redstone. Pretty much just building materials that we're going to need. Got a little furnace action set up down here so we can smelt stuff down if we need to. But nothing crazy. We're going to make this area look a lot better long term, but early game there is absolutely no need to focus on making your mining area look beautiful, if I'm going to be frank with you. I think the first couple projects we're going to have I need a general mob farm, not only for mob drops, but so I can get experience, so I can mend my tools, and enchant books, and do all the other stuff that, honestly, you really need experience for, which, there's not a whole lot that you use the experience for in Minecraft. Mainly, it's for mending tools, putting enchantments on items, and creating books with enchantments, basically. And it doesn't seem like a big deal until you don't have it. But once you don't have it and you need it, it's a big deal. So yeah, you can also get experience from mining things like redstone blocks, coal, diamonds, lapis, all that kind of stuff. So that's cool. In this little area, this is where we're going to make our general mob farm. And in a minute I will cut over and we'll have a little clip on me explaining what exactly I'm going to do, all that good stuff. That way we can walk you through the whole process. It's going to be a super simple general mob farm, nothing crazy. But yeah, it's going to be a good time. So we'll cut over that now, and hopefully, enjoy that. It doesn't take up too much time. And then we'll cut back in a minute. So it turns out that we lost the footage from making the mob farm. Again, I would apologize, but I told you I am not the greatest at this yet. Working on it. I'm gonna figure it out though. I promise you. Gonna figure it out. But again, here we are at the general mob farm. I have some of it laid out, not too much. I'll walk you through some of the basics. Hopefully I don't die in the process. Go ahead and get rid of this water source block so I can take you on up. We built, I think, 3 layers if I remember correctly. I'll take you all the way to the top. Pretty dark up here, hopefully you can see it. But yes, this is the basic layout of it. And also, I don't know if you know yet, but if you don't, I'm going to give you a little useful information. In 1.16.1, they changed that buttons work as, basically mobs no longer see buttons as a full block, and they won't walk over them. It used to be you could use buttons on all the holes and stuff like that in your mob farms to make mobs walk off into the death traps that you set for them. But now you can't do that anymore. So we have to replace these with trapdoors, which is why you see all these trapdoors. Basically what we do is we make a little grid and we put trapdoors in all the holes. So the mobs spawn, they wander around for a minute, and then they fall down these holes. The big center hole is for spiders, because although spiders are a bit of a pain, we do want spiders, because we need string, and we also need spider eyes. So that is why we made it like that. But yeah, we did 3 layers, I believe. Let me find the corner that I pillared up in. That way I can pillar back down without messing anything up. This is it. But yeah, pretty simple general mob farm, honestly. I didn't do anything crazy, because I don't think that kind of stuff is necessary, frankly. I know some people like to make these huge mob farms that get like crazy drops, but I don't see the need, personally. Most of those farms, yes, they are good, but I'll never use that many drops, is my whole thing. And yeah, we could do shops for it, but I'm not concerned about that right now. I'm more just concerned about getting XP and getting the basic supplies that I need, essentially. So what we're going to do down here is, though, I'll go ahead and walk you through a little bit of my thinking down here. We are going to have all the mobs, obviously, like I said, fall down through these trapdoors, which I have these closed now, so mobs don't drop on me while I'm talking to you. But we're going to have water running from this side and from this side, which is going to funnel into this little center column. And then I'm going to have water flowing from this side all the way down here into this area, which I'm going to have mobs flow down through here too. And at the end we'll have a nice little kill chamber where we can just safely sit and smack the mobs with our sword, eventually set up a little trident killer if we want to. But early game we're just going to hit them with the sword. I might put a little simple sorting system in there so I don't have to manually sort the items. If we do, we'll go through that. But like I said, this is nothing crazy. It's not an insane design. It's not, you know, like a Navy Nexus farm, which, don't be wrong, I love Navy Nexus. His farms are amazing, but it's just not what I need. I just need something basic and simple to get XP and get some decent drops out of it. So, I haven't quite finished this yet. As you can see, I got a little area caved out under here. That is because this, from this distance to this distance, is how far the water will flow. Water only flows with so many blocks. I believe it's 8. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. Water flows 8 blocks. And then after the 8 blocks, it stops. So if it flows all the way from there over to here, whenever they fall down from up there, they'll hit the water, flow down to the center chamber, and keep on moving. So that'll work perfectly. And I did this underground also, rather than doing it above ground. Most of the above ground ones, don't get me wrong, are more efficient, because there's not a chance of caves being around you that other mobs will spawn in and take up your mob cap. But I think they're ugly, honestly, and I don't want a giant box in the sky above my base area where mobs are constantly in there spawning and getting slaughtered by my amazing, very unenchanted sword. But yeah, I figured I would do it underground for now. Long term we'll do something up here that is more aesthetically pleasing and more efficient, but for now we don't need anything crazy at all, honestly. Oops, someone's leaving. Go ahead and say goodnight to that person. That is Mike. He's on here pretty often. I want to say he's one of the admins also. But moving on. Yeah, like I said, we don't need to do anything crazy. We're gonna keep it simple in the very beginning here, especially. That way I can try to walk you through as much of my thinking as possible, show you stuff, you know. That way maybe you can learn something. Or, you know, you can tell me in the comments how I could have done this more efficiently. Either way, it's all gonna be fun. So, yeah, that's basically that. And, like I said before, we will finish up the mob farm in episode 2. This is basically just an introductory episode. So that way y'all can see, you know, what I have going on and what I'm planning, basically. And hopefully, you know, you enjoyed along the way. So, I hope you all enjoyed this tiny little poor walkthrough because I lost the footage from the actual build. Alright, I hope you enjoyed the little clip of me kind of walking you through what I was going to do for the general mob farm. We're not going to finish that up today. There's thousands of things for us to do at this point because it's still a very early game, even though I am wearing diamond armor. Bling bling, bling bling. But yeah, we're going to take a little break and then I'll gather some more materials in between this episode and next episode. I will not finish up the mob farm until next episode, though, just so you can actually see what I do. I'll walk you through everything. But this episode is basically just a little introductory into what we're going to be doing in this realm. Again, this is the Nameless Plus realm by tizztom. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed the episode. Again, my name is Turtle Havoc, and give me a like, give me a subscribe, follow me. It's going to be fun. Also, I do have another Let's Play series that I'm working on from a separate realm that I've been on for quite some time called the Outer Lands. It is a lot of fun. There's a bunch of us that play on there. We've been friends for quite a while now. So if you want to check those videos out too, they're on my channel. It's just a good time overall. But until next time, I'll see you then.